Dear students, welcome in your English class. Before starting today's class, let's see what's the date today. So today's date is 2nd March and the March has already started. That means your exams are on from which date? It is from 5th March. Okay, and I hope you all are studying well at home. Okay, so let's begin today's class, and for today our topic is revision, and in revision we are going to revise English grammar. Okay, in our last class we have completed English literature course as well as the revision part also. I hope you have seen that video and you are doing the revision according to it. And those who have not completed the work, I hope you have seen the question answers which I have sent you, so that you can check your answers and you can complete your work. Okay, now moving on to today's class, let's see what's the syllabus for English grammar. Okay, what is the syllabus? That is chapter 13, 14 and 15. 3 lessons are there. What are the 3 lessons? It is the simple past tense, simple past tense, the past continuous tense, past continuous tense, and the third lesson is the future tense. Okay, the simple past tense, past continuous tense and the future tense. Other than that, we have writing skill section, that is writing skill section, in which we have letter writing and paragraph writing. In letter we have application as well as informal letters. And in the paragraph we have 2 paragraphs, that is morning walk and the spring season. Okay, so this is our overall course for English grammar. Today we are going to summarize this course in form of revision. How? Let's start. First is chapter 13, the simple past tense. No need to open any book or anything. Just look at the board and listen to me very carefully. After completing today's class, I will send you the exercises of all the lessons as well as writing skill section, all the things. I will send you the photographs in your WhatsApp group so that you can check your answers. Okay, so let's see. Simple past tense. Simple past tense. What is the meaning of past? Past means anything which has already occurred, which has been done or which has already been occurred in the gone time. Okay, so this is the current time is called present. The time which will come, that is future, and the time which has already gone, that is past tense. Okay, so simple past tense, we have to just remember one thing. What will be the formula for simple past tense? Verb second form. So simple past tense, verb second form, that is I went to the market. Go, went, gone. Okay, what are the 3 forms of the verb go? Go, went, gone. So I went to the market. Okay, this is very easy, means you have to just remember one thing, that is verb second form. Let's move to another chapter. Now, what is in past continuous tense? Past continuous tense means any action which has already started in the past and it was continuous. That means suppose father came home and mother was cooking. So, mother was already cooking. This action she has already started in the past and she was continuing with the action when the other action took place. That is, the father came home, the mother was cooking. Was cooking. Was or were. We use was or were plus were first form plus ing. This thing was first form of verb plus ing, that is cook ing, eat ing. Anything which is added with ing makes it continuous form. If it is a present continuous tense, we will say is cooking. But it is past continuous tense, so we will make was cooking, were cooking, or any other verb. Okay. So just remember, what is the formula for past continuous tense? That is, was or were are used as the helping verb, and then we have verb first form plus ing. Now, where to use was and where to use were? In the previous video, when I have already taught this lesson, the past continuous tense, when I was teaching that lesson, it was clearly I have explained you where to use what. But today I am going to summarize it. So, was is used with single person and were is used with plural person. Okay, I was doing something, they were doing something. So, was is used with single person and were is used with plural person. Is it clear? Now moving to the third lesson, the future tense. Future means anything which will happen. Which will happen. So here you will use will or shall. Will or shall plus verb first form. Simple. I will go to the market. I will go to school. Okay, anything which will happen or shall happen. Now, where to use will and where to use shall? Just remember one thing, with I or we. That is first person. With I or we can use shall and will both. But with other two person, that is the second person and the third person. What are the second person? What is the second person? You. Okay, in singular also and plural also. And what is the third person? He, she, it in case of singular and they in case of plural. So, in first person we are going to use will or shall, anything. But in case of second person and third person we are going to use will only. Okay, will plus just simple form of verb, that is the first form. Go, eat, cook, drive, anything which will have the first form of verb. That's it. So all the three lessons are very easy. I hope in brief I have explained you how you have to do it. Now I will send you the exercises as I have already said. Now coming to the writing skill section, we are having letter writing. Letter writing is having application. Now what is application? Application are those letters or those written information given given to the head of the institute. In our class, in our topic, we are attached with which institute? We are attached with our school. So who is the head of our school? The principal. So we write the letter to the principal. Okay, write an application to the principal of your school. And what that is the body of the letter. How you have to start? You will write here to the principal, your school name, then the address of the school. This thing, and then comes respected sir, and you will write the body of the letter, and at last when you will end the letter you have to write thanking you, yours obediently, your name, your class name, as well as your roll number, because many students can be of the same name in the school. So how your principal will recognize you, that who are you? So by your class as well as your roll number. Is it clear? So in this way we write the application. I have already sent you the 2-3 applications. Now today also I will send you so that you can check it. Okay. In this time we are having MCQ exams, but remember the format of application. It is very important. Okay. Now come to informal letters. What are informal letters? Informal letters are those letters which don't require any formality. Simple. Who don't require formality? Our family. When we are at our family, when we are with our friends, we are in we follow some etiquettes and manner, but still we are very cozy, right? So the letters which are written to family or friends or any of our close relatives, cousins, all these comes under what? Informal letter. Okay, nowadays you use WhatsApp to chat and you message to your friends and family, but we generally used to write letters, and those letters are called informal letters. For that also you have to learn the format of how to write informal letters. Okay, now coming to the paragraph, both the topics are very easy. Morning walk, I have given you how means what are the benefits of morning walk, how you have to go, how you have to means utilize the time of morning. All these things I have given you. I will again send it. Now come to spring season. Yes, the spring season has already started. Okay, because spring season, in spring season which festival we celebrate? We celebrate Holi. Okay, so we have started with the spring season, and you know your festival is going to come after your exams. So learn it properly about the spring season. What you see in spring season? Everywhere greenery is there, birds are chirping, and you have a very cozy atmosphere that you can go to any outing or you can enjoy the weather. Okay, so that's all for spring season, and that's all for our whole revision of today's class. I hope everything is clear to you, and I hope means you will check your answers, or you will see what you have to learn. Okay, that's all for today, dear students. Have a nice day. Keep learning. Bye bye.